What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We have some stuff to react to. The nice, lovely thing that I like to call lovely, which is not really
Focus. Watching YouTube. On to open the notifications menu, press Control Option N. Safari. YouTube window.
as lovely as I thought it would be, per se. But certain people did a live stream last week. Oh God, I'm looping. No, don't do that. Airplay's all messed up. Stop airplaying. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It was airplaying to the keyboard, the deck of my underneath the keyboard, and it was also airplaying to the home pods because I was playing music earlier when I was connected into the studio. But last night there was something that went down, and then there's been other stuff going down, and just certain people have been either getting on my nerves or have went way too fucking far. And tonight's the night that I kind of go off on a little bit of a, you could say a pussy rant. You could say a bitchy rant. You could say I'm a fucking dumbass for doing this. You could say whatever the fuck you want. But certain people out there, I don't give a fuck about you because you're a waste of matter. Your life doesn't really need to evolve or exist at this rate. Because if you think,
Focus. Watching YouTube. Off to open the notifications menu, press Control Option N. It's over on.
if you think you are this dumb to do this stupid shit and think you can slide around and just do it just to be funny and think you cool or think you're just some type of fucking badass to troll and think you're just that one hot shot in the neighborhood, well, unfortunately, some people can get away with it while others play a stupid playing game and don't know when to not get involved, or they do get involved, or they do stupid things just to get involved. Point in case on what I'm about to say. I'm waiting on for certain people to join. Hey, Nikita, and we'll get started eventually. I gotta go get some video files, and some people are just stupid. That's all I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna definitely leave it at, because I know a certain someone. I'm not mentioning people yet. Are gonna watch this stream and be a bunch of jackasses, and that's gonna happen. That's bound to happen. But I'm tired of being texted about it. I'm tired of being harassed about it. I'm tired of it interfering with my personal life. I have had enough with it. And tonight's the night where I'm going to be a little bit honest with everyone and talk about a few things. Eventually, Alfonso and Justin are supposed to be joining me. If you want to join, please message me on Skype and we'll go from there. Let's see. I'm waiting on for certain people. Let me go grab the iPad because I want to get the video. We'll be reacting to someone's video tonight. And the person that created the video, I'm going to say it right now. To the two people that create this video or did this, I'm not going to shit on you. Give me a sec. All right, we are at the position they needed to be at. I'm going to say this now. I'm not going to be this person that's going to be here moping around and whining like a little fucking bitch. Because certain people just know how to, I guess, now have done it, got under my skin, and pissed me off. Give me a sec. This is loud. All right. You're here.
Huh?
You're here.
All right.
Everyone, welcome Justin to the broadcast. Hey, Justin.
What's up, everybody?
How are you doing before we get into this juicy content?
Well, doing all right. I mean, of course, pissed off about what we're talking about, but
Yep. All right. So, waiting on to see if Alfonso reads my message, and then after that, we're gonna get into it. All right, he has not. On Skype, messages has not. All right. He'll join. He'll text. Alfonso, if you join or you're seeing this, just text me. All right. So I'm at the position where
Oh no. Who is it? Hello, Blindsided Radio.
now I want to say I'm not going to attack Blindsided Radio, which is Tony and Alfonso. That's not my intention here. It's who calls that is the fucked up individual.
Hello.
Oh no. Hi, Special Ed.
Now, Justin and me both played this clip before I came on to this broadcast, and what actually broke the straws on the camel's back and pissed me off earlier. Before we continue with this, you have anything to say before we roll this completely?
All I'm gonna say is, trigger warning. What you're about to hear is quite disturbing, and I would just say right now that if this is not anything, if this is your time to click off right now, if you really don't want to hear this, you can click off. This is it.
Mm-hmm. Because this guy is mentally deranged at the light. That's putting it lightly. But to stoop this low is fucked. There's your warning. Thank you, Justin.
Hendrick?
Hello. It's Christmas, right?
No, it's Valentine's Day.
Sounds more like a guy who is about to get a DUI or something. It's like
That does. Fuck Valentine's Day, anyways.
yeah, it's gay.
What's that? Is that the day when you hit people in the head with bats until their teeth fall out?
No.
Okay, why does it sound like this guy's got a dick in his mouth?
Because perhaps maybe he does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Black History
Is
Month.
that
Technically, it is Black
No,
History Month
that-
right now.
That's true.
no? That's March 19th. That's my day.
Oh my god. We're not gonna repeat what I said about Black History Month off air. That was racist.
We're just not going to speak about it.
Yeah.
Chris Brown's birthday.
Hold up. So he says that's Chris Brown's birthday. Okay, Google, when is Chris Brown's birthday?
Chris Brown was born on May 5th, 1989.
Not April 9th or March 19th, you dimpest. Oh, Jesus.
But we're gonna
Then he-
we're gonna celebrate the birthday of a woman beater. Okay. Well-
Yeah, apparently.
Peter Smith. Even I thought it was disturbing. I missed the first bit, but I watched it earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh,
He liked to punch me in the face with a baseball.
is that why you're the way you are, Ed?
How does that
No.
work?
And the
Yeah, okay. That logically does not work because I know what baseballs are.
How do you get punched in the face with a
With a
baseball?
baseball. Exactly. Like how I get being smacked in the face by a baseball bat. Now, if you're in the view where you have your pitcher pitching the baseball, you can get fucking pounded in the face. That does happen.
But it's not a punch because a punch is when you clench your fist and you make contact
Exactly.
with.
1920.
Leaving pieces.
Say
Logic,
I
that's right.
have because my mother tried to have sex with a spreader.
What the? Someone's got 3G reception. Hold on.
With a razor.
Hey, the
Oh, so
Yeah, I know.
Shredder.
I thought he said the Ghost Rider.
The go-
no, those things that you Mexicans use to cut up immigration documents.
Oh, yeah, those.
This should be on the America's Funniest Videos. Not. It would definitely fail.
It wouldn't even make the cut.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Anyways, I heard y'all were talking about women.
Yes, we are.
Oh, what do you think of women?
Without
It's- yes.
without them, we don't exist.
Exactly. Without women, we don't. Us men don't exist. Bryce writes in, "Oh wow, not this again. Yeah, Bryce, I found a piece of that last night's show, and yeah, we're dissecting it tonight.
I will not.
I like to punch them in the tip. And when they say, ow, stop hitting me, I like to put the rubber band on their face. And then
Okay,
they-
I missed that part too. So you're condoning causing pain to women? Causing physical pain?
Which, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal in all states, it's called domestic abuse.
Well, yeah, but it's also if it's also battery.
Mm-hmm. Which is a nice, lovely charge if you want it on your record. It makes you look very, very nice for a job. I mean, oh my god, makes you look like a damn elite, untouchable human.
What am I doing wrong?
Your life, like everything that you have done within the last 2 years, is doing wrong.
Tony. You're not hitting them hard enough.
All right, Tony. I can get that you didn't. I can kind of see between the lines that you did not want to say that because of the sigh. But there's a time when to cut the shit when you're 21. And that would be the time. I don't care if the child's 14. I don't give a shit. Well, he's 15 now, but I still don't give a shit. There's a time when to kick it into gear and when to let it just drop. And you're doing a show, and I completely understand that. And like I said, I got Alfonso's part of what's going on behind the scenes last night while it was unfolding. But still, is you two, as y'all are show owners, should be as equally kind of held accountable as this fuck is when I'm going after him, because you are condoning this by letting him on the air.
Ed.
Ow, should I drop gem weights on their necks until they stop?
No, because then you'd kill them, Ed. And
Now we're gonna murder women.
Yep. Now we're gonna murder women.
See, I missed a lot of this because when we were in the FaceTime call, it kind of was like compressed, so I didn't hear much of it. I didn't like, and plus I wasn't paying much attention until the part that we're about to really go off on comes up.
Oh boy. Let me see if Alfonso's in here. Nope. Oh boy.
a good idea. I think you should move to Little Rock.
I already live there. I didn't like the walk, but if
Funny fact, I know where this person lives. He lives in St. Augustine, Florida. Oh, but then again, acting like a child.
you beat your
And then his audio messes up. Alfonso's system board. Let me send Dylan this stream link because he wanted to watch this. Gonna skip ahead a little bit to where it stopped.
On the spectrum.
Stuff about the town locals, like how I moved into white trash shithole America.
All right, I mean, you are kind of right about America right now.
Yeah,
I'll
you
give
are.
that.
I can give you that one. Yeah, I actually can.
1923, Price. The really disturbing part is I know who is making those comments. It's not hard to tell who it is.
Yeah, I know.
1922, Nikita Smith. Hey, there's a woman who watches this. Personally, no one would exist without us.
Mm-hmm.
People like me should be put back in Africa and forced to drink the Michigan tap water.
I think I just broke myself.
Voiceover off.
Any comment? The fuck?
Huh.
The fact that a 15-year-old is doing this, let alone knows some of this, really makes me question
Something is amiss.
Mm-hmm.
Tony.
I like Michigan tap water. It makes my insides feel fizzy.
Oh, what the fuck? Disturbing!
Okay, like I say some fucked up shit all the time because I'm a troll. We all know this. But this is like,
Too far!
yeah.
That's because they're
Wait, tap water
radioactive.
Rex.
Okay, that I gotta laugh at. Tony with the tap water Rex.
Yeah,
That is okay. If you have city water, yeah, it's tap water. Yeah, tap water Rex. So does well water, which is what we have.
Oh my fucking lord! What the
Tap
fuck?
water is delicious.
Anyways,
Hey,
I like how Alfonso's in the background, like, what the fuck? I think he's like, what did I get myself into?
Mr. Fonzie, I learned how to count.
What? What?
Okay, calling someone Mr. Fonzie. Ah, that's so cringy. That kind of rhymed.
sounds gay.
It does, but it that
I
hurts.
know how to count to the number green.
No, Ed. No, we
You what? Oh God, my brain cells are depleting.
need you to focus. So, Ed, what was the last relationship that you were in? I want to hear this.
The last relationship I was in with a woman, and her name was Jill Biden, and she said a bunch of stuff.
Jill Biden.
Yep.
Voiceover. Welcome 1928. Child 404. Hi.
Okay, title.
1928.
There.
Price. This is just mentally disturbing.
Yeah, it honestly is.
But
But
you're
we're not even at the we're not at the part that really fucking got me so pissed I wanted to find him and beat his ass.
Anyone shall kill me. She was a very angry woman, and she wanted to talk to this guy named Anthony how to create more variants. I don't know what variants are.
Are you talking?
I love how Alfonso is conveniently fucking up his audio through the mixer. That's one thing that's saving this, but it's still bad.
Dr. Fauci.
1929.
Who's that? That sounds like the guy that tried to cut my pee off with a
Oh my God.
scissors.
No, Anthony Fauci. The Anthony guy that Jill was talking to about the variants. Ed, do you know?
Oh, that wonderful guy.
1929. Child 404. So Austin, what is this about? I'm curious.
We are reacting to the Blindsided Media stream from last night. And someone came on the broadcast and is mentally fucked in the head.
1929. Nikita Smith. I agree. It's fucked. Custom emojis. Button.
The coronaviruses.
Oh boy.
Is that when you drink too much beer and piss out kidney stones from your butt?
that's funny. How? Question mark.
Yeah, how is that actually funny? Like, I'm dead not laughing.
No, it's the disease that has taken.
Okay, guys, wait. Okay, before we continue, this is the part right here that I know someone in the chat's gonna get really pissed off about, and quite frankly, I don't blame them. I'm gonna get pissed off about it, and just wait.
Cloud, text me privately if you want to join, and let it rip, because you're more than welcome to join this one.
No, it's the disease that has taken the world by storm in the past 2 years. And I'll have you know, many people have died of the coronavirus. And
Yeah!
Okay,
What the actual fuck, Quentin Fraker?
all right. Let me just say this, and I'm going to say it on stream because I don't care if this gets out. I'm not bothered. But I recently lost my grandfather to COVID on November 30th. This fucking hurts, dude. It really does. This is an app. What a piece of shit of a human being. And not even just for me. Everybody who has lost a family member to COVID. Everyone.
Even seeing a
This-
child that, and I was fucked, and this fucked me over because I saw a 10-year-old die. I was around the 10-year-old for 15 days before the 10-year-old died. My last conversation was with the 10-year-old. And that was my last conversation with him. And he was a great kid. His mother was devastated and still is to this day. She had to bury her son because stupid fucking governments and stupid fucking politicians, including you, Anthony Fauci, released a stupid fucking virus because you fucking hated Donald Trump.
And then we got fucking fucktards like this.
Please send me the info to join.
Doing it now.
Fucking
Really?
scallywag. Fucking. Oh my. Dude, I can't even completely rant. That's how pissed off I am. Like, normally I'd be on fire right now, and I'd be going balls to the wall. But
No, this is fucked.
Watching YouTube off. Shortcuts. Now turn watching YouTube.
Shut up, iPad.
on your-
This is fucked. You don't sit there and make fun of people and go, yay, people have died from COVID-19.
yay, there was an 80-year-old man on a ventilator for 2 weeks who died. Oh my god! Wow.
And the
Fucking piece of
fucked
shit.
up part is, and I'm really pissed at this, is because I was there when Justin got the news.
Exactly. The first two people that found out were Austin and my girlfriend, because those are the two people that I talk to most. My two closest people.
And I'm currently taking care of a family member. If they got COVID, it would kill them within a week.
I had a COVID outbreak in my house back in October, and it fucking sucked. And one person in this house who is at high risk. If he were to get COVID, guess what?
It would kill him.
Yep. Oh,
19.
but
Oh, hey Justin, what did I have 2 weeks ago? COVID.
yeah, what did I have back in October? COVID, and it sucked ass.
Mine felt like strep throat. It was painful. I could not eat for 72 hours.
Dude, I couldn't even get out of bed for like 3 days.
It was not fun. It sucked.
19.
I would-
2. Nikita Smith. Star seriously. 19. 30. Dark Child 404. What do you mean? 19. 32. Nikita Smith. Furiously. 3 exclamation marks. What the fuck is the matter with you? 19. 32. Nikita Smith. Star seriously. 19. 32. Price. WTF. What is wrong with this guy? That's not even remotely funny.
No.
19. 34. Nikita Smith. I'm seriously lost for words right now.
So are both of us, to be honest, because I was livid.
Custom emojis.
Like I told y'all in the beginning of the stream.
Voiceover.
This is why I wanted to go hunt this guy down and fucking beat him into the ground. And I don't condone violence, but I'm getting to you, Dylan. Give me a sec. But it's going to be one of the things where you do something like this, you should deserve to get your ass whipped. And I don't condone shackling people or attacking people or being extremely violent, but you get what you got coming for you.
You know, karma will hit one day, and the thing about karma is you don't wish karma on anybody. You just let it happen.
All right, you're in.
All right, let me go back to my Safari tab. All right. So I have heard enough. All right. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant for a second. Okay.
You're more than welcome. Floor is yours.
Okay. I don't know who you are, or I didn't see the broadcast of the radio show. But from what I have seen in Austin's stream, and from what I have heard you say, person who was on the radio show yesterday, I take...
It's
It's Brooks.
It's Brooks. It's Quentin Fraker. Quentin Brooks Fraker.
Oh, well, you literally have insulted me. Because let me tell you something, buddy. Let me explain something to your dumbass, okay?
Back off on your mic. You're kind of.
Sorry. Let me explain something to your dumbass. My father has passed from fucking COVID. Okay? Passed. Like, gone. And for you to say this is... It blows my mind. It's absolutely disgusting. It is sick. It is... You... now I see why BGS and everyone else does not like you. This is disgusting. This honestly offends me to no end. And I have no words. I am absolutely disgusted. I don't know what has gotten into you. I don't know what drugs you're taking. I don't know. But you have literally insulted me to no end right now.
Yeah, because that losing a family member, and I know how you feel there. And, I'll say it right out here. I was a dick a few weeks ago, and I went after you. But like I said, the past is the past. I'm sorry for it. We all cleared things up privately. But
right.
Regardless of the fact here, when people are going to see that you do something stupid like this, and this is not even stupid, this is just downright fucked.
Right.
Regardless if some people can't see eye to eye, we're all going to come to agreement that certain people have lost family members. Like, you've lost your father. And when you sit there and make fun of this, it's not going to make things better whatsoever. It's just you're going to open up certain people's scars. And of course, you're a heartless son of a bitch that should have never been conceived of. And let this rip.
Dude, and you know what, Brooks? Let me explain something to you. I'm going to be showing somebody in particular that little stream. I'm gonna find what I'm going to show them this stream right here, and you're going to piss them off and me off. And you know what? I'm going to make my own video on my own channel about this too, because of how offended and how insulted I am right now. Just the fact that you
have every right to do it, because that's your you see, I don't give a lot of people consent to do that, but that's your right as you're attacked too, because you had a family member die of COVID.
Yeah, that's like you, Brooks. This is like, I have no words, dude. I don't know what has gotten into you, dude, but this is...
I am streaming. I'd stop. No. Y'all continue. I don't know why my mother needs me.
Okay. Anyway, Brooks, dude, this is disgusting. And you know what? I'm glad that Austin told me about this, because this is disgusting. This is not okay at all. No human being should be doing this, and should be...
Alfonso, sorry, life is life.
Sorry, life is life. Okay. This is... I have no words, dude. I have no words whatsoever. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know who, raised you as a kid, or what happened in your childhood to be this demented. But I personally am insulted by this, because the fact that you would make fun of people dying of COVID.
Family needed me. I'm free now.
The fact that you go and insult or make fun of people that have died from COVID it's insulting to me. It insults me to no end, because the fact that you think this is okay to go and do this, it's not. I don't know what happened to you as a kid or what, but this is not okay at all.
No, not at all. It is not. It like, you don't show any sign of maturity. Give me a sec, Alfonso. I see you're in the chat. If you want to join, you can join. I sent you a link in multiple places. All right, we got chats to catch up with.
Voiceover 1934. Nikita Smith. I'm seriously lost for words right now.
All right, already read that.
1935. Bryce. This guy needs to think about what he is saying. What if someone he cared for died? How would he feel? He needs to just stop because
He
he's an
wouldn't
idiot.
give a fuck.
He wouldn't give a fuck, Bryce. That's how heartless he is.
1938, Nikita Smith. I knew you were stupid, but I never in a million years thought you would go this far. It's not cool in any kind of regard. 1939, Fonzie Burgos. I figured it was about this. Custom emojis.
Yep, it is. Now, Alfonso, as you're a representative of your show, you better man up and come on here and clear your name. I'll let you do it, but you're gonna have to clear yourself, and I'm not gonna save your ass this time, because that's not who I am anymore. After certain people want to fuck shit up in other regards, and we'll go off on that later on in the stream about certain people saying certain things and harassing certain people. Give me a sec.
Are you talking about Tom Golly or something?
Yep, exactly who I'm talking about. The fucking piece of shit he is.
Oh yeah, that prick.
Yep,
Voiceover on Brave. StreamYard.
and that didn't work. Fuck.
Shit. this computer's
Also,
getting hot.
so if you don't mind me asking, what do you mean by Alfonso has to clear his name? Did he say stuff too?
No, he did not say stuff, but as he's the main head owner of the show, he
allowed this to basically be aired.
Yep.
No.
Usually I would
Hello. There we go.
I just can't. I'm so just.
So I just want to clarify that I figured it was going to be about something like this because I would like to say that I didn't fucking what the fuck I didn't even fucking condone what he said, and I know he was going to say more than he did, but I abruptly just was just like, I'm gonna hang up on you because I don't even know what he was trying. The shit he was trying to say and do was just like, no, it was just like iffy about it. And even then on the show, I was like, what the fuck is he going on about? And then I talked to him, and then he walked up to me today, and then he said he was happy with how it turned out on
the fuck?
stream. He walked up to me.
How are you happy with? Oh my, actually, Jesus.
He walked
Here's
up to me.
the next shitstorm. It just started.
He walked up to me at lunch.
I
was talking to someone else. He's like, he literally just said in the most chill way ever, I don't think Austin liked what I said. And then I'm like, really
no
now?
one's gonna like what you said.
Alfonso, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this now. You're lucky I'm not at FSDB. Do you know why? And I'll say this publicly. That kid would be going home with a broken arm, two broken legs, two broken arms, black eyes. He would be going home, but not to his house. He'd be going home to a hospital.
Considering what he's done at the school, I'm surprised no one's tried doing it yet because
if he said this, hold on. If he said this to my face, said what he said,
he don't have the balls. He don't have the balls.
Exactly, because I'm gonna say this. There are two people in this stream right now, both Silver and myself, who have lost family members to COVID. I don't even know, man.
By the way, what is your name, sir?
Justin.
Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, you're Justin Rulin, I think, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
And I know a kid that was 10 years old that died of COVID. I talked to him.
Yeah, that is sad.
He died. I was the one helping this kid with his parents. Were at the high school in the mornings because some people don't think I don't do this. But I unfortunately have to deal with a daycare center for an hour a day, literally.
Oh, Jesus,
I mean,
seriously, I know this
dude,
kid.
the fact that
he's dead.
The fact that Brooks, the fact that you are, dude, if you were to say this to my face, which you don't have the balls to, because if you would not say this to my face, I guarantee it.
I just eaten.
No, fuck off.
I mean,
you would not say.
You
would not say.
All right, give me a sec, Nikita. Nikita wants to join. Oh,
Nikita's here.
Anyway, if you were to say if you were to say this, make fun of people's family members dying of COVID to my face, dude, you would not survive. I promise. My anger
I just didn't even want to like when he when he called in. Like I just was like, I don't even fucking care what you're. I'm just like.
It would not be good for you, I promise.
I'm kind of tempted, Alfonso, to kind of contact FSTV tomorrow and use the clip of this stream.
You want me to do that?
I can do it too, because I'll be more than likely. There's an 85% chance I'll be home tomorrow. Because, like, dude, this is sickening. I can't let this go. I actually want to fucking kind of ruin this kid now, because I'm sick now. This is fucked. This is too far.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Especially because
you're sitting there at lunch and saying, "Oh, I know Austin's not going to be happy with it." No shit, I'm not going to be happy with you. You're a sick fucking pervert.
He told me that you. He told me that you texted him about it and told him to stop. I just kind of left it off.
Oh, we're gonna do that. All right, well then we're gonna dock some iMessages and a phone number because I'm done.
Oh shit.
We're done.
I'll dox your dude. I have your email, buddy. I have your emails too.
We're done, Quentin. I have a few.
We're done. We're done.
I have your
doxing some iMessages because I'm done. Because all I did was all I sent him was okay. Special ed. That's all I said to him. I didn't say anything. I did not tell him to quit. Did not say anything. I just walked away and started texting Nikita privately.
Yeah,
the fact that, bro, the fact that you know what's fucked? You know what's really fucked, Brooks? The fact that my dad died like recently to this too, and then you're over here saying this really annoys me. It disgusts me. It really just.
And today he was giving me shit because apparently I'm too lax these days and I'm not unhinged enough.
What?
Welcome, Nikita, to the broadcast. Nikita, hi.
No, he was giving me shit because I am not as unhinged as I was last year.
Hello. Okay, there we go. It's working now.
We're pulling up messages.
Honestly, have to say, I knew you were stupid, but I never thought in a million years you would go this fucking far.
This is
fucked up beyond all recognition.
I mean, let's be honest. Trip to the gas chambers was fucked up, but this is a whole new level.
No, this is a whole new level.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be fucking completely real. I didn't even I wasn't like when he called in, I was like half paying attention to what he said. I didn't even realize he said anything about dying of COVID at all. I just I didn't know until this was brought up. I didn't pay attention to what he was saying.
I walked in as he was saying that, and I kind of got irked with it, and kind of was just like, I didn't. It's not that I didn't,
Dude, I hope you realize, Brooks, that you're getting a stream on my channel too, buddy. You're getting exposed on my channel too. No, you're not.
And it's
getting
like
away with
I
this.
know, I know full well that he was saying stupid fucking shit.
Yeah, you're not getting away with this shit that easy, especially because my dad recently passed, and because this is fucked up on so many levels. Nope. You're not.
I agree 100%.
You're not getting away with this.
Normally I wouldn't get involved in this, but when you're gonna make fun of like people that have died from COVID, and more specifically, family members that have died from COVID,
I take major offense to that.
You don't deserve any of my respect.
No, you
don't deserve any respect from anyone for that matter.
Oh, and I'm definitely showing Kylie this stream and everything. You thought she was not.
FSTB, if you see this broadcast, I'm going to say this now. If you do not do something to this kid, I have no respect for you anymore. That school can go fucking rot in hell. And if I ever have a child that's blind or deaf, I will not let that child go into your school. You better
Austin, I'll be real. They probably won't do anything about it because you got fucking people bringing in drugs. And they basically just get off fucking. They basically just get a slap on the wrist and a suspension. That's fucking it. You got people bringing in fucking drugs, and that's all that fucking happens.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
Because we're blind now, you get a slap on the wrist just because you're okay.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, that is stupid.
I mean, like
they're
not gonna do shit. And I know they won't do shit.
Alfonso, look at what I got on screen. Since
Can't exactly
someone-
read it because I'm on my phone. Let me screenshot it.
Since someone is a lying sack of shit.
Hey, Austin, if you don't mind, could you send me those iMessages?
I'm gonna turn on voiceover for you.
Okay.
Voiceover. Quentin Fraker iMessage window. Message edit text apps. Quentin Fraker. Life 1904788. Contact update group.
Oh, whoops, sorry. My bad. I don't know how to use my bird feeder.
Messages. Selection. Message. Okay, special ed. 20. 40. Heading. Yesterday. 20. 40. Quentin Fraker. That's not bad. That's just annoying as fuck. 05. 29. Group. Heading. Quentin Fraker kept an audio message. Heading. Sunday 05. 29.
That was last time. Sunday, 05:29 in the morning, which is 5:29 a.m. And then I messaged him.
Heading. Yesterday. UI message. Okay. Heading. Yesterday. 20. 40. UI message. Okay, special ed. 20. 40.
That's all I sent to him. Because look.
Heading. Read yesterday.
And he didn't respond, right? He just
Yeah, he didn't even respond to that.
Voiceover off.
read it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he told me that you were like telling him to that he was going a bit too far and that he needed to stop. But he also was like that he didn't care.
Of course he's not gonna fucking
Yeah,
care.
well, that's
Of course
like,
he's
I
not.
was just about to Silver. I was just about to say the exact same thing. He doesn't care about anything or anyone.
This is. I'm so glad that I was able to come on this broadcast here because, this is just absolutely mind blowing. This is mind blowing to me.
I think it's
That-
mind blowing to everybody here.
Alfonso, what was your thoughts while this was actually unfolding on your show? Like, what were your
Yeah.
actual?
No,
My
I'm
thoughts,
curious as
I was
well.
like, what the fuck?
Dude, you can't take that down. You have to keep that up now.
No, I was going to keep it up, and this even enforces the fact that I should keep it up. But here's what I was thinking. One, I was thinking, what the fuck am I listening to? Two, what the fuck is he talking
I'm glad,
about? And
Alfonso.
three, he just mentioned cancer.
If I
Oh,
like-
there's a certain thing that if he went down a rabbit hole and talked about, oh my god!
I remember him saying something about lung cancer.
What?
What the?
What?
Like, I think if you go back in there, he said something about lung cancer. I might be mistaken.
Was it
but
after?
I
Was it
swear
after?
I
he
remember
said
Freaking
yay
word.
about- Was he? Was it after he said yay about people dying from COVID?
I don't remember. It might be, it might not be.
I'm
Honestly, I tried to
I
forget
am like disgusted
Okay.
with beyond. Like,
I'm actually glad that Austin didn't tell me what the stream was about. He just said that he's gonna send it to me, and I'm glad because if he had, I would have been like, okay, no, he's gone. Dude, I would have.
You would have done something before I did something.
Oh yeah, I would have literally messaged him on Skype, been like, motherfucker, like, dude, who do you think you are? I would have cussed him out. I would have made a stream right then and there. Nope. And I'm going to
Here.
after this
I'm
broadcast.
totally right behind you on that, Silver. I actually really
I
am.
don't know I'm attacking, but like when you do something like this,
Yeah, you need to be called.
And normally I wouldn't, Brooks. Normally I don't care about the stuff you say, but this offends me personally because of my dad's incident and because I've had family members die in the past.
This is like I heard him I was like, people die of COVID, right? And then he was just like, yay. And then I hear that and I'm like, I do remember that. And I was just like,
He's a sick,
what the
twisted
fuck?
jerk of a freaking
It's just and then I was just
use
like
of a
more.
human being. That's all I'll say.
It's just he told me that what he told me that he wanted to originally be even worse than he was.
Are you?
Are you what? The
You know what?
Christ, woman, I almost just threw my phone as hard as I could across my room because I am so flipping angry.
Sorry.
yeah, whatever you like to be.
I'm back.
19.
Damn.
Christ, there's so
Let me
much
see
I
if someone's available.
19.
Speech, please.
Christ, what is wrong with that school?
Agreed.
A lot of things are wrong with that school, it looks like. And that's the problem with the school for the blind. That's
Christ,
why I never
yes,
went there.
it was.
Yeah, but no one brings this shit to
Yeah, I know.
the front.
You shouldn't be doing that.
But let's continue. Good work.
Oh, wait, is that bad?
Yeah, of course it's bad, for fuck's sake.
Okay, I have a question for you, Alfonso. Why'd you laugh?
I don't
It
like
did
what
sound
the
fake.
fuck?
Did you actually? It sounded like that.
I was half paying it. I was like I said, I was half paying attention. I don't fucking care what he was he's just calling in to be stupid.
You didn't care in the
Yeah,
moment.
calling.
But now that you really actually look at it, which the same way I was, because I joined right as he said that, and then I'm like,
Yeah, I
okay,
know.
thought anything of it because I was listening to another tech podcast after the fact when y'all started about the fucking.
I'm glad I
we
didn't
shall
watch
not
that
speak
show. I would
about-
have.
Yeah, and
we
I
shall not
fucking
speak
I
about Funko.
heard like I
Sometimes I tune into your shows, Alfonso, but like if I had tuned in right then, I would have lost every.
We would have had a Dylan hot on heels last night. It would have been way. It probably would have been way worse than it is right now.
it's just like
Oh yeah.
I'm like I didn't like after a certain point it's just like, oh no, he's just being a little insensitive little shit. And I was like,
He's
after
always
a while,
been
I
an
was just like,
insensitive little shit, Alfonso. At that point, you kind of have to realize that.
well, I know
Yeah.
I know he was. I always knew that he's insensitive as fuck. But then he started pushing envelopes and pushing more and more boundaries, and I'm like, okay.
Now, there's another thing. Get your little Tom Golly. Oops, did I reveal that? Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion that you're still behind it. Because he only attacks me. Does not attack Alfonso. Does not attack you. Does not attack anyone. He only attacks people that you don't like, which are me and Dylan.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like I've never.
Yeah, take your
Oh,
Tom
Bryce
Golly
pointed out something in the
box looking ass out of here, Brooks.
Like I stream more consistently than Austin, and I've still never seen it. Like you'd think if it was like something actually
Bryce
there, I would
says something
see it,
in the
but I don't. I don't
chat.
see it at all.
This is
All right, I'm looking at it.
Voice over.
yeah.
57. Price. Alfonso, I'm going to be honest. That's messed up on so many levels. We should always be paying attention on live streams.
Oh, like, yeah, fair enough. I'll own that. Should have been paying attention to what he was saying.
It's sad that Bryce.
Yeah.
I'm not like Bryce. I'm not going to dick here, but you are the same age. No joke. They were born on the same day. And look at the maturity difference.
Oh yeah, huge.
Bryce is, but the difference is Bryce doesn't give a shit about. He does fucking not.
That is true.
The only thing Brooks cares about is his ego and what people think of him.
Well, you know what
No.
I think of you, Brooks? I think you should have really never been born. Maybe the woman.
I
that-
think you should. You know what I think? I think you should go fucking. You know what? I'm just gonna go and say it. I'm just gonna go and say it. You know what? You should go and overdose on your mom's pills.
Oh damn.
Oh damn. Well, let's be careful there. But
Yeah.
what I was going to honestly
I'm
say-
sorry, but I'm pissed.
Rightfully
get it.
so, honestly.
Yeah.
rightfully so. Out of anyone that's hurt here is Justin and Dylan.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'll take responsibility where I was being neglectful with my stream. That is my fault.
Yeah, but at least you're taking responsibility for it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
now
Yeah.
realize that
Brooks is over here fucking just acting like, oh, nothing's happening. Oh, I just said people should go die from COVID or whatever. But no, that's not a bad thing. No, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, no, that was
no.
my breach
No.
in responsibility where I should have been the one paying attention and actively like giving a shit with what he was saying. Because the thing is, like, you know, he talks shit to talk shit. And it's
Yeah,
just
I agree.
that's my fault. That's my
And that's your user
that's
error.
where I
and,
messed up.
and that's why I wasn't gonna. That's why I said at the very beginning I had a disclaimer that I wasn't attacking your show. I wasn't attacking it whatsoever. I'm attacking the idiot Dick Biscuit that called in.
Right now,
Yep.
we're actually looking at the chat, and it said, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be a call from Special Ed," and I was like, "Uh-oh, something's gonna go down here." And I had a gut. I had a
Like
gut
he told
feeling
me that he
something
was going to
gonna
call in,
happen,
but
and
all
I
he
was
told
like,
me he was going to do is give stupid dating advice. And it looked like for a second he was going to do that because I'm like, okay, that could potentially be funny if he doesn't fuck it up. And then he just starts going off on this fucking tangent of just stupid shit.
Which turned into
which turned into this fuckery.
Turned into this stupidity of bullshit.
He said he told me that if I wasn't on YouTube, that it would be better because then he wouldn't have to worry about what he said.
If it's public in any way, I could still get my paws on it and still review it. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Unless you're on a private server, which at that rate, why would do that? You're going to kill your ratings if you're trying to expand your network and your show. Justin,
Yeah.
you have anything to say because you've been in the background. Who's Skyping someone?
Yeah, I was supposed to ask.
I'm calling someone.
You gonna tell them about what's going on?
Yeah, I'm telling Kylie about this because this is not. I'm gonna tell her to watch this
Who
stream.
the
'cause
fuck? I'm sorry. I'm like out of touch as shit with this shit. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is.
It's someone I'm dating.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm out of touch as shit.
Let's continue this nice, lovely stream.
My
It's
mommy.
not
Is
answering.
Justin still in here? Hold on.
Yeah, he is. He's muted.
Oh.
Here.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I see him. Actually, never mind. I see it. I see
People
it.
laughed at me. I just supposed to kick them in the nuts and call them my big booty bitch.
Oh my freaking
What the fuck?
yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard this. Since
I will
last
never
night, and
sit
I'm
here. I honestly will say this, that Joe Biden at this rate kind of has a more functioning brain than this guy at this rate.
Right.
And that's saying a
That's
fuck
saying a
ton.
lot.
That's saying a fuck ton.
Saying a lot.
That's saying a lot considering the shit that he does.
Tony,
So shut
Gotta
up,
get you a
Ozzy.
date.
You're my big booty bitch.
what?
The fuck?
And then your sister in the background, and then I could hear your sighing like, what the fuck did I just get myself into?
Yeah.
Like, did you think I was gonna jump on this and really get pissed?
No, honestly, because I didn't like.
If I saw it yesterday, I would have for sure.
It's not that I when you told me earlier that you were pissed or something. I was like, does this have something to do with whatever the fuck Brooks was saying yesterday? And I was just like, it probably is that.
I just left it. I left it mystery for a reason because I was too pissed to even go off. Because I would have went off on a tangent and it would have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been right. I would have been right there with you.
Mister. Yes, special ed. Ed is very special, Bree. Now Ed, please enlighten us as to I heard that you were charged with domestic abuse the other night, and what was that about?
Domestic abuse, rape, endangerment of children,
What
murder,
the fuck?
embezzlement.
What the fuck?
What is wrong with this kid?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I can say some messed up shit.
Yes.
It's just like,
Yeah, you could.
I-
We
I
all
but you
could
don't
go there.
like we could all say fucked up shit, but I don't think we're all gonna stoop to this level.
No,
No, not at all. Never in my life.
I agree.
Medical terrorism.
What does he sound like? Down syndrome Trump.
He does.
Okay, Tony.
Damn.
What the
Tony's always saving the day. I swear to God.
That's the only thing that saved this thing, but it didn't save it good enough.
Yeah.
Voice over 2004. Price. I honest have to agree with you.
Just because I tried to go and use Donald Trump as a cutting board, and I tried to cut the American flag in his stomach with a hacksaw.
What?
Oh fuck!
What?
You understand that this
What the
material
fuck
can be
did I just
used as-
listen to?
Also,
as
that
a
makes no
threat?
fucking sense, but okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, there's no logical explanation for that.
What the fuck?
I haven't heard this shit since yesterday, and I'm still like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh?
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
Anyway, Ed, we're gonna have to go back to what we were talking.
Don't leave me. If you leave me, the aliens from outer Dick Blackland are gonna come back and molest me up my asshole.
What?
What the fuck?
Okay, I will say this now, that this noise
My asshole.
is the best noise I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. No kidding.
And then my reaction is just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
06. Price. WTF. Custom emojis. Button.
Notice a certain someone is not dicking around in my chat.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Who?
Brooks.
Voiceover off.
He's not
Tom.
here.
Tom Gaylord.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's not around.
Someone's
Yeah,
ego
I've
is
been
fragile
kind
tonight.
of
I'm
paying
surprised I haven't
attention to
received a
chat
text
closely as
message.
well, and I haven't seen him pop on either.
Dude, I'm
Someone's
surprised I haven't received a text message
someone's in
where I'm being offered
hiding.
money to bribe you to stop doing your stream.
Someone's in hiding. It looks like.
Like, I'm just surprised that no one's offered me money to try to get you to
Hey,
stop
Quentin.
streaming.
Hey, Quentin. I won't take any money. I won't take any bribery.
Oh,
Guess
crap.
what? Guess what, buddy? Since you're a minor and you can't do this, you're gonna have to take me to court to shut this down, fucker.
No,
Where's your
damn.
lawyer?
Guys,
Where's
I'm sorry. I'm
where's your-
gonna have to take off because my mom just got home and she'll probably need my help with something here.
All right, appreciate you joining.
Yep. I'll be in the chat, so.
All right.
All right, bye, Nikita.
Yeah, Brooks. Nah, dude. Get your scared little ass up in this fucking. Get. I got some words to say to you. Come in this frickin' stream. I dare your ass.
Hi, I'm Brooks.
I freaking dare you, dude. I will freaking rip you a new asshole myself, bro. If you think you're gonna fucking say this shit and think you're gonna get away with it, I don't think so. I do not think so. I promise you. I will personally.
Alfonso, I'll say this publicly on record. I'm going to tell you something privately behind closed doors, but if you dare say this to Mr. Fraker,
This ain't worth bringing up to him. He'll
I'm
know.
not. No, me and you are going to talk privately behind closed doors about something. I'm not saying in stream, but, and he's going to get curious, but it's none of his business because I have something up my sleeve.
Wait, can you tell me what it is after?
No, this is between me and Alfonso because it's something.
I have a
involves-
feeling this is something to do with my school.
No, it's not school. It's something else. But we'll talk later.
We'll come to that.
Is it gonna get him fucked?
Not yet. It's just gonna put a barrier between me and him. That's all. A really nice, pretty barrier filled with cactuses. All right.
Okay, so if you were wondering what I was so annoyed about, so you don't know who Brooks is, but he decided it was a nice idea to go in one of my friend's streams and talk about people dying from COVID-19 and decided to think it was a joke.
And say yay.
And say yay after it. He called into my friend's radio show and decided to go on this huge rant, okay, about people dying from COVID-19, which I take offense to because you know why, because of my dad. And he decided it was a nice idea after the whole rant to say, oh, yay. So that's why I'm pissed. Yeah, wow, yeah. It's disgusting. It disgusts me on so many levels. The fact that he'd think this is okay and the fact that he'd say that type of stuff.
I don't know. Wait, what the fuck? Like, this is fucked.
It really is. It is, Austin. I agree.
Like, you're there, Justin.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, so you've been quiet for a little while. Everyone else has had their little moment. What's your piece of the puzzle piece pie on all of it? All the Brooks.
Well, like I said before, this also fucks with me because of what happened back on November 30th. And I'll just say this. Austin was on the phone with me when I got the news about my grandfather. So he saw firsthand what I went through. I don't even, again, I'm so pissed off and just so I don't even know what to say, man. I really don't. Like,
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't know what to say either. It's it's disgusting. It's sick. It makes me want to beat the absolute.
I mean,
Brooks, when I see you in person, oh, I promise you. Oh, I promise you. You will
He would
not.
win.
You will not win. I promise you right now. Your blind
Hey,
ass.
Otto,
Yeah.
you know how me and you mentioned something privately behind closed doors about
I'm going to beat
someone?
the shit out of him. I promise you.
About
You know,
someone.
you know how he admitted something to me, and I told you
I'm going
about
to.
something
I'm
involving
going
a
to
D
fucking rip his head
letter
off.
T that kind of happens to certain things, and how me and you had a conversation about him privately. Are you
Uh-huh.
catching what I'm laying down, or do I need a sign language?
I think I get the gist of it. It doesn't. So like you were cutting out for a second, but it has something to do with something he confessed to you.
It's what he confessed to me, but also at the same time what me and you talked about privately in a Skype group with a few other people. You know how someone can attract flies from a mile away?
Mm-hmm.
And if he ever did come after me, which he's too coward to do it, oh, would I let that can of worms open itself in this stream?
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. For those who don't know, this is not my first encounter with Brooks either. I was once accused of being a pedophile, and he claimed to know people who did it, who accused me of that.
You don't
Well,
seem like the type to be that at all. Nope.
no, and hey Brooks, how am I a pedophile when I'm with a woman who's 28 years old? All right.
Ah,
How the
get
hell
wrecked,
would
you
he know that?
stupid retard.
And if you're going to classify that he's a pedophile because he's talking to me, that still does not fit the
That
box.
doesn't count because you're 18.
I am
19.
I am 26. I'll talk to her the hell I want to, as long
And
as.
at the same time, pedophilia is when someone has a sexual desire for a child.
Yeah, and last time I checked, I don't think Justin has sexual attractions toward Austin. So
Oh God.
no.
Any children for that matter. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no.
Anybody who's a pedophile should have their fucking head bashed in. I don't.
I've
Exactly.
I've never brought this out publicly, but there was even a couple times where he was either mockingly or seriously questioning me about my relationship with Tony, and it
Oh.
was really getting really weird.
Hey, who remembers that live stream that he did, accusing me of using my family for certain unnecessary items, saying that I fucked my cousin?
Yeah,
Oh.
he didn't put that on a stream or anything. He told me that in private.
Oh, and Austin, apparently because you and I.
Can you not argue with your fucking retarded brother right now?
But anyways, Austin, I don't, man, because me and you have been friends for 3 years and we talk almost daily. Remember how we were gay together?
Because I'm not in the mood.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, Alfonso and Dylan both. He made up the assumption that because me and Justin have a good conversation, we're like brothers over the internet.
Yeah, like me and BGS. Yeah.
Exactly. But we just have a conversation like dudes, and Brooks turned that into a whole gay ordeal. And
Yep.
I'm surprised he hasn't tried
What
to
a
do that with me and Tony.
retard!
I'm surprised he hasn't tried to do that
I'm
with
surprised
me
he
and
hasn't.
Tony, because he's insinuating.
I'm surprised he hasn't tried to. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to do that with me and BGS. Which, if he does, I'm going to kick his head in because I'm already going to beat his ass.
I mean,
I
he's
promise
implied
you.
it a couple times, just like he's implied me and Tony do shit.
But what the like seriously? And then he accuses, and then he's trying to say that I take care of my parent, like I take care of my parents the way that he was in that video. Yeah, I don't take care of my parents. They're not-
Oh, hey Austin, should we bring up how he wanted to have me swatted, but frame someone else for that?
Oh yeah, he framed me and Jonathan Rodriguez. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he wanted to swat me because I smoke weed. Well, first of all,
Bro, first of all, weed is not. It's not. It's just, weed's a good thing. So screw you.
yeah, and guess what, Brooks? Here in New
legal.
York, it's legal now. So go fuck
For
yourself.
recreational
Yeah.
use. It's legal
Seriously.
for recreational use. And guess what, Brooks? I smoke weed. Guess what? I've been approved for legal use
Guess what, Brooks? Guess what? I used to do it. And you know what? You can't do shit about it, so fuck off.
I'm not saying anything about weed use.
I know why.
You know why.
I would love for
Oh,
you to come.
God.
I would love for you to come to New York and try to turn me and my family in because it's not going to work. Because
No, it's legal for recreational use.
Bro, Brooks, if you try something against me, I'll beat your ass before you can do anything. I promise you. Especially because you already got me, dude. I'm pissed right now, dude. So if you tried anything with me, buddy, no, you would not. Nope.
Hey, I have another.
You would not be
thought.
going home.
I have another thought on my brain. You know, Tom Golly is threatening to fine me and threatening to beat my ass.
Oh yeah, with the Austin "I'm coming to see you soon" account, yeah.
What? Who fits the description when they do that stupid shit? Like I'm gonna find someone.
Brooks.
Brooks.
Mm-hmm. Why is?
And notice Tom Gully's not here right now, and we're mentioning Brooks.
Yeah, yeah. Tom Golly's not here when we're mentioning his dumbass.
Also, I'd
Yeah,
like to mention.
what's it?
I remember some guy joined a stream where me and you were on Austin, and he talked about how Tom Golly like pushed blind people downstairs and shit like that. He sounded like a certain someone, but who changed their voice up a bit. I don't know
Yes,
if you.
he did. Yes, I caught that loud and clear. Remember that stream when I joined, and that guy joined, and he had like the voice was pitched down an octave.
Yeah, no, that was supposedly Tom Gully, but there was another guy who joined, and he talked about the shit that Tom Gully did. He also kind of sounded familiar.
Yeah, he did. Meg found bugs at yahoo.com. I believe that email is. Who the fuck is blowing me up on Discord? Jesus Christ, quit it.
Someone's blowing my clubhouse up. Jesus, hell.
Damn.
Like, seriously. There's a time and a place when to do fucked up jokes. Not
Jokes. It doesn't.
not even a
Joking
joke.
or not, you don't joke about COVID and death and stuff like that. You don't joke
No.
about saying, fucking, it's funny when people die of COVID or whatever the hell he said. That's not a joke at all. And I don't take it as such. It's absolutely bull. It's what it is. That ain't no damn joke. Promise you.
Like I said, Brooks is lucky I'm blind. Because Alfonso, you know I have his address. And you know what I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I would have done. This guy needs to be locked up in a mental hospital. That's one thing.
Yeah, seriously. Fucking for real.
Like, this needs to, like, I'm honestly, like it did not make sense, but that's what happens when people are cuckoo in the head. They don't make sense, but at the same time, they can still pose a danger to others. If you're catching what I'm saying from a advisor at a school or someone that's looking into mental health problems and issues.
Okay, I don't know. I never told anyone about this, unless you were directly involved in this thing. There was a iMessage group created, and Brooks was added, and there were a bunch of people that he didn't know, and there was this perfectly fine black gentleman who was
Oh God!
on the FaceTime call.
What did he call him? A nigger or something?
No, it was way worse than just that. No.
Oh,
It went
God.
there, but it got worse.
It got worse.
Brooks basically faked being high out of his fucking mind, for one. Two, just started randomly ripping into this guy, telling him to go die, that his family should go die, that he should go get
Jesus!
cancer, called him the N-word, said shit that was...
Let's go YouTube.
Who else has told me to go off myself? Tom Golly.
Like, it was shit that was like, oh my God. It's just, and then he like...
I agree with you. I know you're from the tech channel and you don't, this is a side that I don't want tech subscribers seeing, but this is unfortunately some of the shit I have to deal with when certain people just do certain things. I'm a realist.
Wait, Austin, did you say Tom Golly's here?
No, I said it sounds like someone that Tom Golly would say something. go off yourself.
Oh yeah, he would.
And then I talked to him about it later. I'm like, you shouldn't. I told him you shouldn't have really said any of that to that guy. And I'm like, and Brooke is like, I don't know that guy. He deserved it. I'm just like, what the fuck for?
Why would someone deserve that?
Like, just
This is
basically
the problem in America. This is the fucking problem.
Like, the guy's completely fine. Guy didn't do anything. Guy's actually fun to talk to. Brooks ripped into him for no reason and just basically racially abused him for like
That's
an hour.
not okay. Sure, I've done some stuff back in my day, but that's not. No.
Yeah, but this was like for hours, and then he left. And then I was like, I talked to the guy. I'm like, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with his shit.
That's not okay.
What was the guy's response?
He just like ignored it. He was just like
the fact
he was
that
annoyed by it, but he like
the fact that he would racially abuse this dude for hours, calling him an N-word, calling him like, and he was black too. No, that's fucked.
like basically told him he should go die.
Okay,
That's when
that's
people
fucked.
should not have the freedom of speech.
Yeah, no, that's fucked. You don't go telling someone to go die just because their skin color.
I will.
We all bleed the same color blood.
I also
Yeah,
think
red, white, and fucking blue.
and the worst part is I
Correct.
think that guy may or may not be on the spectrum.
Okay, that would make it even worse if that was the case. Like it's already bad enough, but if this guy's on the spectrum,
I don't know. Like I was getting a few signs that possibly, but I can't confirm that at all.
Justin, you were talking about it in the FaceTime call. I'm letting you gonna speak on this one because I spoke on all the other shit. Let's talk about how he's making fun of people that are either on the spectrum or mentally disabled.
oh yeah, the whole special ed,
That's not okay.
you're making fun of people who are mentally disabled and who have to live like that every single day. Do you know how frustrating that must be to be trapped in your own mind like that? And you're gonna sit there and make fun of that and act like
Here's
it's
another-
okay. Now,
Yeah.
okay, I made a joke and it was a fucking joke. But if anybody thinks I'd really do this, is fucking stupid. But I was like, you know what? I want to name my kid Special Ed. But it was a fucking joke, dude. That was
It's like
never gonna.
everything. It's everything you, me, Tony, or Alfonso does. Someone takes it and destroys it. The whole
I mean, Jesus
69
Christ.
show.
I'm a fucking troll. There's no denying that. I can be a troll, but I know when to stop.
Like
I
I
know
fed
what the line
in,
is.
like I fed into the special ed shit. I fed into the John the Priest shit. But that's because it was funny, and then it got twisted into something way worse than it actually was.
Oh, good out. Mute. Huh?
When I call you, you come.
I have like 2 sets of headphones in.
Well, okay, let's go deaf.
No, I'm on a stream and I'm on the phone at the same time with different devices. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to head out of the stream.
All right.
But I if this is going, I will be back, or I'll
Alright.
start something on my own channel. But I'm not okay with this.
I'll be there to watch.
Yes.
Yep.
And Austin, you're free to join and
All right.
give your piece and whatnot. But I'm gonna head out. So, but I'll still be
Alright.
watching. I'll be in chat.
All right.
All right.
I'll reach out. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay, now I want to get into something. And I don't give a shit anymore. Remember how you told me that guy can catch flies, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anyone would like to know that this kid's so sick at the fact that he doesn't shower for weeks on end.
I don't think it's that long, but it's like bad enough to where it's like I walk near him and my COVID dulled nose can still detect it.
No, but like seriously, if someone can smell it and they've had COVID, which can kill your sense of smell, it sucks. Take care of your hygiene.
Like my
Like,
smell
bruh.
is like coming back, but it's still barely there.
At least it's coming back. But like seriously, that rate, it's probably going to kill it again. But like, making fun of someone. I'm around kids, Alphonse. I
Yes.
don't know if you know this. I'm around kids that are on the spectrum, not
Me
just
too.
on the spectrum.
Me too.
Mhm.
I know a lot of kids who are nonverbal that are on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know one that unfortunately the someone in that child's life did drugs. Well, the child is very fucking annoying. And the fucked up part is Brooks literally sounded like him in making fun of it. I don't like the kid. The kid's annoying as shit. He's a 7th grader. But I'll be honest. That's who he is. That's unfortunately how he's going to be when he's an adult. He got fucked over by a parent's stupid decisions. But am I going to sit there and attack him? Am I going to sit there and do a stream where I attack kids like that or attack people that are like that? No, no. Because like I haven't, we might have my niece, my youngest niece might be mentally there. Unfortunately, she might be in some way of capacity.
I'll be
You
the
know?
first one to admit that I've made a lot of these jokes. I am not a no fucking saint with shit like this, with this kind of fucked up humor. But there's a point where it's like it's fucked up humor, and then there's a point where it is taken way too fucking far
Where
for its own
where
good.
it's not even humor at that point.
No, this ain't humor. This is someone needs help. Someone needs to actually get their life straight. And to Brooks's fucking piece of shit adopted parents. At this rate, with the way your child is, some people can make some phone calls to the state and you can have actually deal with some nice legal felony fines and prison. Big time. There was a kid in the state of Florida down south towards West Palm Beach. His parents, he ran away from home at the age of 18, but he went missing and they reported him missing. Come to find out, the kid was locked up in an 8x8 square box in the garage. He was locked up. He was they imprisoned him.
Oh my fucking god.
And the kid had other problems. Behavioral issues. And he was adopted. Guess where the parents are right now?
Prison.
Yep, they're in jail. With some nice nasty felonies on their record. And guess what? That's with their life until they die. And on top of that, they can't have children. Because if they do that, then the state's going to intervene and take the children away.
Fucking
yeah.
Wow.
I don't want the state in anyone's business. I don't like DCF. I've had my encounters with them.
Yeah, but there's a point where it's like it gets so fucked up you kind of have to because there's no other option.
Make the phone calls. I honestly would not be doing this stream if this was at this rate of fucked up. And because I actually have a heart, I have a soul, I actually care about people, even though people can be complete utter assholes to me. I'm kind of tempted to make a phone call to DCF and report his address.
Like, there's just something
based on this video. This is a piece of evidence that does warrant DCF to investigate the family.
Like obviously he is ill. There's no denying that.
There's no
He's
denying
ill. His environment is not helping this at all.
No. The guy needs help. And, I want the best for children. I see it day in and day out. I was behind helping a child that turned 18, leave an abusive adopted father that was stealing money, and help him connect with his brother over the summer and get back with his biological mother down in Tampa, Florida. That's what I was doing last summer a lot. Helping the kid get reunited with his actual mother. And it's only because of the connections that I have within the state that I was able to find, her and get them together. Get them, connected.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still looking at choices to press charges against the adoptee parent that stole $30,000. And the person, the older brother said that I can say this on his behalf. I can talk about it because this piece is not part of other stuff that's going on within legal documents of a court case. But I see this so much that unfortunately, this is bad. The environment that he's in is fucked, and it's not helping anything. But at the same time, FSDB should step in and be a school, not a place holding drugs and a bunch of blind and deaf students. Because this here can pose a threat to the campus, and at the same time a threat to students. Which, if we go by state law, if a child is mentally fucked or mentally doing shit that could pose harm to other people under state law, and I know this because I overheard some training papers, video footage of training because I had a teacher that kind of showed me some stuff. So I was curious. And one of the things is if a child is doing something on social media, the right thing is to be reported to the school, even if it was outside of school hours, because that can walk right into school hours. And that can pose a threat to the campus, like the Parkland school shooting that happened a few years ago. That kid, no one didn't say much, and look at what happened. And take, for example, the shooting up in New York that just happened. Justin heard about it firsthand. Justin was the one that brought it to my attention.
Yeah, and there was a stabbing too. And the shooting and the stabbing were connected, and the two I think it was two 17-year-olds. They stabbed this 14-year-old kid, and actually I think it was one. No, yeah, it was one. The 17-year-old boy stabbed a 14-year-old, and now look at he's probably going to spend the rest of his life, or if not the rest of his life, a good chunk of his life in prison for attempted murder and assault.
Yep.
So
throw your life away. Totally not.
17 years old.
It's not much older than Brooks. Not much older at all.
I don't care if you're blind. If you have a knife and you know where the person is, you can still do damage.
Blindness does not mean you are harmless. Blind people are just as capable of committing murder as anyone else. They just have to do it in the right way.
I was talking about this a couple days ago with a couple people in Clubhouse. There was actually a blind person who actually shot and killed someone. So to say that like Alfonso said, to say that blind people are not capable of acts like this is wrong.
And that's something I think my school does. Is I think they underestimate the fact that blind people they're not stupid. We are not dumb. We are not stupid. We are just as capable of doing these horrible things as anyone else is. We just have to do them differently. They can still be done, and people tend to forget this.
Mm-hmm. I know I'm going to get some people at the, in certain areas, either with FSDB or people that are connected within FSDB, but not within FSDB. If you have any queries, please reach out to me. Like I'll talk to anyone tomorrow. I will be around. Any, staff from, the camp that I worked at over the summer, which I'll be working at again, or any of that. Because I know one person is subbed to this channel. And yeah, this might bite me in the behind, but I will completely explain from A to Z what's going on. That's going to be a long ass phone call. That will be 8 hours. God damn. Because this shit's been going on and off for 4.5 years. It's not like I don't know this guy. Ever since you met me, Justin, he's been special.
Oh, and I forgot to mention too. There was a time when he said that something about how that if you and I continue to be friends, that you should be killed or something like that.
What the fuck?
I think it was you, Alfonso, that brought that up back in I want to say 2020. I think you mentioned something to Austin about it, and then Austin told me.
Oh yeah, and I do.
Sounds
That was
about
a
right.
lot. Yeah, that
a
was
long time ago.
2036. Two
Yeah,
notifications.
Justin's got. I'm not passing this past Justin. Justin knows. Justin's got. He's got the memory of a fucking solid state drive. This guy knows, like, for keywords. Justin, what were you doing on the first day that you talked to me?
That would be October 27th, 2018. I was actually walking around my room, watching your live stream. It was sunny outside, and I had chicken and stuffing for dinner with 7 Hershey bars. And then the day I met my girlfriend, I had which was December 2nd, 2020. I had 3 hot dogs, and I was watching a football game, and the bedroom light was on, and I
That's
could go
how
on.
good his memory is.
Holy shit! I wish I had that memory.
I'm almost there. I'm almost
and-
that good.
And I had tacos for dinner 2 days after my birthday, which was I had them on November 17th. So
I think the night that I first talked to you, I had pizza.
yeah, I had chicken, stuffing, and beans.
And the weather was mostly cloudy here. It was mostly cloudy. My light was my studio light and my room light were all off.
What the fuck? This is special.
Actually, I think the air conditioner was on that day too.
Well, you can tell I got a functioning hippocampus. It works perfectly well.
Yeah, totally. So that's why I don't pass things past Justin. If I forget something, he is covering my ass.
July 15th, 2020. I was sitting in my room playing video games when I'm invited to a group. I joined the call and said group and I say hi. Next thing I hear is, who the fuck let baby James Charles on? That man was Jose Antonio Vieira.
What? Baby Charles. Lol. And then after that, you and Anthony are best friends. And I
Yep.
consider Anthony a friend. I don't talk to him as much, but it's just I've been busy with stuff. I mean, there's times I haven't talked to Justin for like 2 weeks, but that's because I've been busy. I haven't done much on YouTube either. I'm trying to get back into everything. I'm trying to be back. I'm trying to do things. But
Yeah, I mean,
this guy is like, what the fuck? I see he's the only one now. The fanfic was one thing, but this takes it way further.
That makes Brooks makes Brennan look like a fucking angel.
he supposedly wrote a fan fiction about me and one of my former teachers and another one of my teachers that was in middle school and a bunch of students, supposedly. Can't verify that. He went into detail about it. Can't really verify if it was an actual thing or not, but the fact that he even decided to come up with something like that is fucked.
What the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck?
And then he got mad at me when I told him how would he feel if I wrote a fan fiction about him and someone he didn't like. And then he got all pissy.
Oh, naturally. When you dot project, they get all pissy. I've noticed that. That's
He's
what I
like,
hate about certain black people.
He pulled like,
Oh, I
what
also
the fuck? That's
I also
different.
didn't forget about how what Brooks did on December 7th, 2020.
Oh yeah, that shit. Hey, dumbass. I was dealing with an animal dying that day and you called me twice. I didn't want to talk to your fucking damn ass. So then you go and contact Justin because I am offline? All because you, and I'm referring to you, Alfonso, Riley Blades, and you, Brooks, had a ordeal that you stirred up and thought it was great for Alfonso to text me while I was streaming on the tech channel. When I was having an actual good time talking to people. Hell, at the same time, the content creator I was reacting to commented on that video. That's my professional channel. This is my fuck with throwaway channel. I don't care about this channel really. This is a play with it channel essentially. Like what the fuck? Like seriously, you've caused so much problems to people. When I'm not around, when there's a really bad issue that can be handled in time when I'm not around, you go to other people, you resort to other things, you start shit. You tell Bryce certain things that I find out later, and I have to confirm to Bryce that they're not true. And then you blatantly lie to the kid. Which then I get asked about this shit. Yes. No. I'm still streaming. Like seriously. Why, dude? And if you think you know people that are that say that Justin is a pedophile, if they're behind the Tom Golly shit, you need to cut it the fuck out. You really do. This is child's play at this time. You're fucking 15, not 7. Grow up. Anyone else want to add something?
I mean, it's just like at some point or another, this house of cards is going to fall.
I want you to, if I'm a pedophile, I want you to pull up anything that would implicate me. But the thing is, you can't.
Yeah, I would like to see the same thing. I'd like to see the same evidence. And I would like to see it. I would like to see if the evidence is true. You know, I want to see evidence that you have on Mr. here.
Also, good.
3 years I've never seen pedophilia from him.
Nice try trying to spread rumors about me, about taking shit I do to be nice to people at school out of context to make me look bad. Good job.
Oh yeah, the time when a girl needed help getting assistance getting to her class, you immediately jumped up before the teacher supposedly finished, like, and he assumed that you had the hots for the girl.
No, that is not even close to what happened. She's my friend that I've known before she went to the school. It was at lunch. He was standing there. We were talking. And then I asked her if she needed help getting to her class because it was the second day of her first week. And she said yes. And I helped her. I don't know how the fuck that implies to you that I have any sort of ulterior motive.
Like, seriously, you why make up stories?
Like, am I not allowed to be nice?
I'm getting that. Like, I don't know if you're getting it, Justin. I don't know if you're getting it, Alfonso. But does it seem like this dude is a psychopath?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I look into psychology and I do my research, and these are he shows several traits of psychopathy.
Mm-hmm.
I also think he is like hardcore BPD.
I think that's true. I think he does have BPD. Because 1 minute you talk to him, he's seemingly normal, and then the next minute it's like a totally different person. He just flips.
Yep.
He was actually starting to get better when he started taking meds, but then he stopped.
Oh, remember that recording, Alfonso, that he
Which
sent
one?
to Justin about wanting to finish
About
you?
me?
Yeah, when you wanted to finish something, you wanted to kill something, and he sent it to you. He sent it to Justin as trying to get Justin incriminated for not acting on him being threatened. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. It's gone. But
yeah, well, I cleared it too, just because I'm saving my ass. Because I don't need the law sniffing. Not saying I'm hiding anything. I just don't care, and I don't want the government in my business. And Nikita writes in.
Voice 20, 45, Nikita Smith. I see that a certain person hasn't tried to be a troll. In all seriousness, I agree with everything that was said here. I've been watching since I left.
Yep. I noticed he fucked off, and I'm kind of waiting to see, but he fucked off. Good. The guy needed to go suck a dick. I noticed that my tech channel lost a subscriber after my little ordeal when I said the shit that I set up on Dylan's YouTube channel. That live stream when I went off on Tom.
Screened him.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that I'm zooming in on him and finding ways to get this guy shut down. Dude, my tech channel lost a sub. This lost a sub. I started losing a sub after that stream.
Mm-hmm.
He I'm pretty sure he fucked off finally.
Screened him.
Yeah, but let's not get too excited though, because
No,
Oh yeah,
no,
he'll
I'm
be
not.
back.
He'll
My-
be back.
I mean, I've like, out of all the people I know, like, my relationship with him has been the most inconsistent clusterfuck ever. It's just like, ugh.
this cat is whack.
Yeah. The cat doesn't like.
Also, I like how you're trying to capitalize off of the shit me and Tony do.
Oh yeah.
You might have given me the idea of doing online radio, but that doesn't mean you made the show or defined what we did as a show. Not by a fucking long shot.
No one can define or do what, define someone else's show. Like my talk show has mostly a complete different structure to what you and Tony do.
And funny because part of me thinks he thinks that I owe him because he gave me shit that he didn't have to give me. For one, you didn't have to give me that phone. You asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. You gave it to me. You can't use that against me. You gave that to me, for one. Two, I pulled the plug on that project because of the shit that you were doing. And I am so sorry that you actually invested money, which I don't even know if that's true or not, if you actually did invest money into that when it was barely off the fucking ground, because the problem is you bite off more than you can chew. If you actually invested a lot more money, if you actually invested the money that you said you did into that initial thing, that's your fucking loss.
Okay,
That's not my fault.
because I did play a role in that, into questioning you and like how me and Justin have our conversation. We have an argument or a disagreement. We have a discussion to get to a solution to that disagreement.
Mhm.
How much did he piss out on that?
Money wise?
Mm-hmm.
According to himself, well over $1,000. Can't verify that
Bullshit.
at all.
Voiceover.
Why piss out $1,000 over that?
Yeah, especially when it's something that you can't promote well. I couldn't have promoted well at the time. And it's just like, you can't do that. I'm actually like, this is why I'm patient. You're not patient. I've been building stuff up. I've been behind the scenes trying to get people to actually work on this with me. And I have people that are willing to actually fund my shit now because I pitched it to them the right way. You, on the other hand, are barely anything. You claim that you have so much of a better structure than I do because you took other people's shows that you don't have the right to put into your stuff and you put it in there. And you claim that you're so much better than the stuff I'm doing when I specifically didn't want to set something up like that up initially because I don't have enough content to fill it up. And I realized that when I tried setting that up the first time. And it's just like, and then you accuse my shit of being boring, but at least the shit I put in there was mine, or like owned by the people that were directly involved with what the actual project was, where you just took people's shit that was completely unrelated. And if you ever thought I actually intended on bringing you on anything having to do with the future of my online radio shit, no. I was just pretty much this is fucked up and I will admit this, but I was goading you on about that. But it's better than the alternative of having you constantly bitch about me putting you on there. I'd rather, it's just like, you know what? It's just like, no one
who is involved in this project at this point wants to work with you. I don't want to work with you at this point with this project. And it's like, school is one thing. I don't give a shit. But I prefer not to deal with you when it comes to my projects over the internet. School is one thing. Okay, I'm complete. Like, I'm not gonna like fucking be a dick to you for no reason at school unless you're a dick to me, which you will be because your ego is going to take a massive hit. However, I did coach you on with getting you some sort of good position in this. I don't want you in this. I don't want your advice because what you're doing is deliberately you're giving me the methods that are the most expensive, the methods that are the most counterproductive, the most fucking nightmarish to set up when I could literally just use an alternative and I don't have to do any of the server management myself, because even though I could do that, I don't want to fucking do unnecessary work that you would rather do because I don't fucking know. You just fucking bite off more than you can chew.
Okay, so while
sad.
you were explaining that, something just interesting just happened. My whole thing just like straight up shit the bed. The whole network here just straight up shit the bed. Like it got told to reboot the routers and everything. Now, the only person that I know that gets into our network and knows how to do
I
that.
got it. Yeah, you guys still there? Cause if you guys are saying anything, I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. Austin?
Can you hear? Can Alfonso, Justin, speak for? Ask Alfonso if he can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. So something interesting just happened. Now I'm not gonna be in conspiracy theories. I'm gonna see if Cloudflare is connected to see if my DNS was something crashed on the DNS side for the little backup proxy I have connected to this Mac, just for extra security layers.
Mm-hmm.
I just had everything just crash on me, just straight up everything. The Mac was fine, but all internet wise just shut down.
Oh yeah, my internet took a shit too. What about you, Justin? Did your internet take a shit? Because mine did too.
Nope.
Mine just took a shit, like straight up at the same time Alfonso's did. And Brave just alerted me that my internet was intercepted and network swapped. Like my internet was intercepted.
You're playing with fire, buddy.
You're playing with fire, buddy, and I got things on this network that you fuck with, the government's gonna be on your ass. You're playing with fire, and it's gonna fuck your family over. So, 2 can play that game, because my Brave does not just up and tell me that my internet was intercepted and crash.
Mm-hmm. I read you the message.
2054. One notification.
What? Just happened.
YouTube.
Am I still here?
Watching YouTube.
Yeah, you're here, but
Nikita Smith. I'd rather have a discussion and settle things that way, rather than getting into arguments. Arguments just escalate things beyond control.
Who said
Exactly.
that?
You're back.
Now, Mark.
You're back.
Huh?
You're back.
I know.
2050. Luis Gonzalez, Dublin Historia 05. Son. Also, speaking about trolls, anyone received the visit of a Hispanic dude who claims to be one in y'all streams? Also Brooks. Good grief.
No.
Fucking what the fuck, Felipe?
3. Luis Gonzalez, Dublin Historia 05. Agreed, Nikita. Responsible discussions are better than emo dragging irresponsible arguments.
Exactly. Now, I really don't know. Okay, like, I'm not going to go into some conspiracy theory here, but what the fuck? Like, Brave literally just shut down. Like, it went into safe mode. I've never seen Brave do this. It went into safe mode like a website was not found and said that my internet was intercepted.
Now, it didn't do that for me. It just like my internet just took a shit.
Mine completely well, Brave acts like this. Mine went and just completely shit the bed because it automatically keeps the connection with StreamYard server. I have it set to do that, where it doesn't just sit on the web page like Safari does. Because Safari will sit on the page and then doesn't ping the page, just sends audio. And that's sometimes how Safari crashes audio mic when you join StreamYards on the phone. And like when I viewed that last video of Brooks's when it was all cached in Safari, is because Safari will cache that. Brave doesn't. Brave streams it.
Well, good thing I'm not using Safari to be in this. I'm using Google.
Are you using Chrome?
Welcome to Live Chat. Learn more. Custom chat message input.
Like, I don't. Let me see if Cloudflare is connected.
Voiceover on Brave. StreamYard. Camera. Menu extras. Cloudflare Warp. Application.
What the fuck? It is connected.
Oh.
If you think fucking with our net is scary,
It's not.
it's not.
Brave. StreamYard.
It's not.
Voiceover off.
Do I need to repeat my whole fucking tangent, or did
No,
y'all get
no,
that?
no. The stream caught most of it. I didn't, but that's because I was restoring shit.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, the routers came back up because they both died. Like my Mac completely lost internet.
Basically, I just said that I never intended on having him and be involved in any of my online radio shit. Because fuck that.
YouTube. Video player. Watching voiceover off.
Like I said, I hope that I you know how I am and my stance on all of that. I hope that does come to fruition because, like, dude, if you want your reputation not to get fucking destroyed worse than it already is, you and Tony both are gonna want to have better people to hang out with. That's just that, I tell Justin, the best advice I can give him, and I'm giving it to you as a friend, as a friend.
I mean,
You can
like,
do-
it's okay. My thing with him is it's not like I don't like I go out of my way to hang out with him. Like, there's obviously school, but he calls in, I can deny it, but it's like it's just like I didn't think he would go that far. It's just like, sure, like I'll let people say their stupid shit on the show, but now I don't think I'm gonna ever take his calls on there because I'm not risking him saying something even fucking worse.
Yeah, I personally would not risk that because it's just something he could get certain people pissed off, and then that opens up a can of worms. And if anyone does not know anything, we're not Daniel Keem from Drama Alert. We can't protect ourselves from that shit. So that that can easily and really bite us in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in school, and then I'm inviting you to a certain thing that this can hurt me, but enough with that. Anyways, Luis, if you have any comments, Nikita, you have any comments, throw them in the chat. Anyone else, throw them in the chat, and we'll wrap this up. So I got to get to texting certain people because I'm going to try to avoid a stupid daycare center. Love of my life.
Voiceover. 59. Luis Gonzalez, Tablet Historia 05. Couldn't handle special at TBH.
No, none of us could. No, that was just fucking downright stupid. I just can't believe it.
I mean, like, I won't act like I haven't made fun of, like, fed into that joke. I definitely fucking have, but
oh, look at who's back. Give me a sec. I gotta plug in headphones so y'all don't get bombarded with voiceover. Finish talking, Alfonso.
Oh yeah, well,
One notification.
Well, essentially, that was what I was gonna say. Is like I will definitely be the first one to say that I have definitely played into that joke a bit more than I probably should have. But it's just there's just a line with that.
Come back.
Hey.
Especially when you're just making fun of people who are. I mean, like, I've done it before. I won't act like I haven't. But, like, there's a line with jokes like that, with, like, when you target certain groups of people that you don't cross. Like, there's just, like, lines with, like, racial humor or social humor where you don't cross those boundaries. Because there's points where it's acceptable, and then there are points where it's not.
Like me and Johnston, we joke about certain things behind closed doors, but, like, we're not going to actively go out on the internet and do this shit.
Same with me and BGS.
Like, I'll make fun of like different various ethnic groups or people who have like various problems, but it's like I don't attack them. I won't like go out of my way to be like they're shitty people. It's just like
Yeah, I know.
It's different.
One notification.
Got anything to say, Dylan?
Yeah. So Brooks, my final words to you on this stream, because I had to go eat, so I didn't get to say what I actually wanted to you, but now I'm going to. You're just like fucked in the head, and there will be a stream going on my channel as well about this because I'm not letting this go. And I talked to my aunt about this too, and she also thinks that you are messed up in the head because of the fact that you decided to do this and make fun of COVID and shit like that. Because that's not okay to do at all. And if you think that you're going to do this and get away with it, you're not. And you could take your little Tom Golly account and all the rest of your little trolling accounts and shove them up your ass. Okay? Because me and Austin do not care about your little Tom Golly botnet BS.
Yep,
It's
we're
just
done.
it's just repetitive, and you're not really affecting anyone with it. You're just being a little annoying. You're just being annoying, and even then, it's a manageable annoyance because there's only so many accounts that you can make, and there's only so many times that you can go after us.
Yeah.
And like I said, you just what the fuck? That's all.
And with the COVID stuff, I'm just still lost for words. Like
We all are still. I cannot believe I heard this. Like that, I'm still pondering the fact that this came out of a fucking 15-year-old's mouth.
Also, Brooks, you're banned on my show. Fuck off.
Yeah, please do not let him back on your show.
I won't.
Like I said, I will be judging based on time. It's just me. But like I said,
time. This shit takes time to implement. Time will only tell whether what is like what happens.
What comes to fruition.
Watching YouTube. Show latest.
Mhm.
2101. Luis Gonzalez. Dublin Historia 05. At least you do it moderately, but Brooks overdrives it.
Yep.
Custom emojis.
And I'm gonna say this too. Me and BGS joke about stuff, behind closed doors, but we don't go that far. And you don't go saying, like, even if you think that people should all go die of COVID or whatever, you don't go saying that in a public place.
Let alone at a social media platform. I mean, if you're bigger than this, I mean, hell, look at some of the people that said shit about COVID, about how to cure COVID. I mean, look at all the media and how much they got shitted on. Just look at all the shit. But anyways, everyone, it is after 9 o'clock. I'll let Dylan, go do whatever he needs to do, eat and whatever, and he's probably gonna do a stream of his own, and we'll let it roll from there. So, anyways, I thank you.
And thank you, Austin, for letting me on and saying my piece, because Brooks, this is not the last time you hear from me. I promise you that right now. And I'll see you guys on my stream, most likely. So,
all right. Well, Justin, I really do appreciate you for joining. Thank you for your feedback. Alfonso, same to you. Nikita, you're not here. You're doing it, family. Really appreciate everyone for joining that can join. And I will see y'all later on without hopefully not covering this douchebag again. Anyways, peace. Enjoy your worthless life, Brooks.